Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick. As always, you can call me Tigerzord Ninja, and welcome back to part 3 of our Holiday Gamer gift guide. In the first 2 episodes, we did gifts under $20. In the second episode, we tackled gifts under the $50 budget. And for this third video, obviously we have some new scenery. We finally have our Christmas tree set up. Toby's about to pass out on this armchair right now, and we're right around the holidays, but I don't think we're too far into it that it's too late to pick up that last minute gift for that extra special someone. So in this video, we'll be tackling gifts under the $100 budget. So things are about to get a little bit more exciting because things are gonna get a little bit more expensive. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I is assassin. Well, I wish I was, and I wish ninja assassins were something that was a thing. Still waiting for that Assassin's Creed set in feudal Japan. But this year we had the release of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which was set in London. And McFarlane Toys always does a replica of the Assassin's Creed Gauntlet every single year with every single new game. But this year they actually released a bonus piece. So this is, I'm gonna call this like the Assassin's Creed Pimp Cane, because you beat people up in that game like a pimp in it. It's not as detailed as the Hidden Gauntlet is. So if you had the choice of either or, I would definitely suggest picking up the Gauntlet opposed to the cane. But the cane is still pretty cool. We'll go through this one first. Both of these are $59.99 on the Ubisoft Workshop or at your local GameSpot or EB. What the cane does is there's a hidden blade compartment built into the eagle end of the cane at the very top. It locks in with a twist mechanism. And then when you scroll down to the bottom, there's kind of like a little scythe hidden that is controlled by this little button at the very bottom right here. Stabby, stabby. So it falls down and comes back up again. Although it aesthetically from a distance looks pretty cool, but up close it's kind of very plasticky, and you can't really use it as a real cane because it will not support your weight. It's more of a showpiece and designed to matching with the Gauntlet, but still pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, this is the Pimp Cane portion, and we'll move on to the Hidden Gauntlet. All right, so moving back to the Gauntlet, like I said earlier in the video, I am actually super impressed with the detail work that went into this year's Assassin's Creed Gauntlet. It's definitely a step up from previous years, and I know this because I actually own the other 3 Gauntlets. I own the one from Ezio, the one from Black Flag, as well as last year's one from Assassin's Creed Unity. And the detail, I'm just simply blown away of what McFarlane Toys came up with this year. It's actually more realistic. It has that leathery look, even though it's not made out of real leather, because PETA and save the cows, I guess. So, and unlike previous years, you actually can wear it if you're a bit older. It was kind of weird because with the previous iterations of the gauntlets, they were really made for people with thin wrist or younger generation crowd. So if you're a bit older and you had a little bit larger wrist, you actually couldn't put it on just because it's just too small. But what they did this year to kind of compensate for that is that they made the Hidden Gauntlet portion a separate piece from the main gauntlet. So this piece actually comes out and slips right underneath the gauntlet when you put it back on. And what's cool this year is you could actually take out an eye with the hidden blade. So the hidden blade pops out with this little switch right here. It goes up like that. But with the previous gauntlets, this piece right here, the actual blade portion, was a little bit floppy, but with this year's iteration, it's actually a lot stiffer and more metal. So if you were to like, I don't want to like tempt fate right here, but if you were to like put this in front of someone's eye, you could actually probably do some serious damage to it, because the blade comes out so quickly. So yeah, starting off this video, we have the Assassin's Creed Gauntlet mainly, as well as the Pimp Cane that you can get on the Ubisoft Workshop for $59.99. And I always pick these up every single year because I like to collect Assassin's Creed stuff because I'm a huge fan of the series. So have you ever wanted to be the Blue Bomber himself? Well, if you did, you're in luck because ThinkGeek has this Mega Man Mega Buster replica, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is the replica of Mega Man's Buster rifle or Buster cannon, and I just awesomeness, just awesomeness. So we're gonna open this up and see what's in the inside. Tiny. Okay, I think I'm having more fun with this than I should, but this thing's super awesome. It's actually a bit of a trick to figure out where the batteries are. They're actually in the front panel right here. You have to screw in, unscrew the screw at the front, and then twist off the cap. But it is as cool as I thought it was gonna be. And then of course you have your overcharge, and it pulsates as it charges then. Awesome, just awesome. So obviously, well, this would actually make a really good cosplay item if you were trying to do a cosplay of Mega Man. But just in case if you were just interested in more display purposes, it does come with an acrylic display stand that has the Mega Man logo branding right here, which sits, I guess you would want to sit it like this, and it looks pretty and awesome if you don't break it. And if the Buster Cannon is not your cup of tea, there's actually also a replica of Mega Man's helmet that is a little bit more expensive at $99.99 on ThinkGeek, as well as the Capcom store as well. So if you're into the Blue Bomber and you want some Mega Man paraphernalia, you can either pick up the cannon, the Buster Cannon, or the Mega Man replica helmet. All right, everyone, sing with me. White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power. So if you're a 90s kid like me, you definitely grew up watching Power Rangers because Power Rangers was the shit. And even though my personal favorite Power Ranger was definitely the original red Jason Power Ranger, I did like the green and white Ranger as well. And this is, if you're familiar, the White Ranger Tigerzord. So this is the legacy item. So what happened was Bandai actually re-released some of the popular Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys that were created in the 90s and gave them the legacy branding right here. And right now they're available at Toys R Us. This one is $79.99. There's also a bunch of other cool Power Ranger stuff at Toys R Us as well. And we are gonna open this up and see what's on the inside. All right, everyone, remember, they're not dolls, they're action figures. So I took a little bit of time and played a little bit to construct. It came out of the box as the robot, but I wanted to figure out actually how to get it into the tiger form. It actually reminds me, I know this came out first, but after Power Rangers came out, Bandai came out with another show, which is called Zoids. Once again, if you're a 90s kid, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That looks like, the Zoids look exactly like the White Tigerzord. But this thing's really, really awesome. The nostalgia is so real. Mouth opens and closes. This is the chest piece of the robot. And we'll do let's see how quickly I can construct this thing. Sword in hand. And pretty badass. This, I think, was probably the most badass looking Zoid. The only one that I can actually think that may be kinda in that range is the Q-Rex. Once again, stay with me. If you're a 90s kid, you'll know exactly what the Q-Rex was. But overall, I love it. I just love it. And if you are a nerd like me, and you also, actually I don't have that. I have this one, I have the Dragonzord. The Dragonzord is downstairs in the basement. But if you have the Megazord, you can actually combine it and become the White Tiger Megazord. I don't own that yet. And maybe the camera person shooting this video will buy it for me for Christmas. Yes? Yeah. But anyways, that is the White Tiger Zord that is available at Toys R Us for $79.99, and the nostalgia is so real. So yeah, go have fun, go play. All right, so I don't know if you guys know this, it's a big secret out there, but I am a huge Batman fan. It's not a secret. Anyway, so Batman Arkham Knight, the last in the Arkham trilogy, was released earlier this year. And this is a statue replica of the Arkham Knight himself. There are 3 available action figures in this line. You have the Arkham Knight, you have Harley Quinn, and obviously, as fitting, you have a Batman. I have so much Batman stuff that I wanted to change it up a bit. And this Arkham Knight, it was kind of like a futuristic Batman, even though it wasn't actually Batman. Spoilers, I guess, in some sort of way. These come in at $99.99. You can get them at a variety of retailers. You can get them on the Warner Brothers store, as well as thinkgeek.com. I've seen these before at E3, as well as all the packs that I've been to, and I've always actually been tempted to buy them then, but I just kind of saved my pennies and waited until Christmas and waited for a ThinkGeek sale, because ThinkGeek constantly has like these huge sales around the holidays, and then I picked myself up one of them. So we'll unbox it and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. All right, so I've opened this thing up and it's actually super intense. There's like a bajillion different things inside. So it comes with a display stand right here. So once you have them all set up, you can put them on this display stand and let him display proudly on your shelf. It's made by the same company. Tara bought me a Metal Gear Solid one a little bit earlier in the year, and this one is actually made by the same company, Play Kai Arts, I think. I love my Metal Gear Solid one as well, but I got that earlier in the year, so it's not really a holiday thing for this video. It's not a haul, and Tara's giving me like a stink face behind the camera right now. But yeah, it's made by the same company, so there are a lot of parts to it. I'm gonna try to pull out the Knight himself. So the Knight is right here. It's like amazingly detailed. Like the amount of details in this character is crazy. It's exact replica of the Arkham Knight inside the game. I'm wondering if actually, no, that does not work. I can't say something, I guess it'd be kind of a spoiler, but if you played the game, you probably know what I was trying to do when I removed the head. Arms all articulate as you would expect, and then legs articulate as well. And he comes with basically a small army of arsenals. There are 6 different hands, 2 sidearm guns, 1 main gun, and there is a blacked out edition for the helmet. So the helmet that is completely black. So you can interchange the head if you want, and it's just the detail, crazy good detail. So coming in at $99.99, it's a bit expensive, but you do pay for the high quality and the replica of the figure. You can get this on the Warner Brothers store, or if you are online, you can get at ThinkGeek, and I think ThinkGeek is running a pretty good promotion right now on free shipping, as well as a certain percentage off if you buy things. So yeah, awesome stuff. And we'll move on to the next and final item. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge Batman fan. Just said that 2 seconds ago. And this is probably the most exciting thing for me in the $100 budget for holiday gifts for gamers this year. This is Batman the Animated Series Batmobile. So if you're not familiar with Batman the Animated Series, it is basically the greatest cartoon ever created, ever. Trumps anything. It's kind of, a lot of people refer to it as the pinnacle point of cartoon cinematography. That's what the Wikipedia page said when I looked it up. And the Batmobile from the animated series is definitely my favorite Batmobile. I'm not into the whole Tumblr thing, the crazy designs of the military tank. I like this sleek, sophisticated look of the Batman animated series Batmobile. So this is available right now on thinkgeek.com, and Toby is definitely passed out. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. And this thing is actually on sale right now, 25% off. Originally it was $99.99, and I'd pick this up right now if you're a Batman fan. Just stop watching this video, go on ThinkGeek and buy this. Go buy it now. So if you're not gonna buy it, I will unbox it for you guys and you can take a look at what it looks like. Batmobile coming in your face. Your face. This thing is amazing. So it requires 3 AA batteries. Batteries are not included, and they go at the bottom here underneath the Batmobile, and there is a little switch that activates the headlights as well as the beautiful butt of the Batmobile. Look at that butt. It's sexy. It's made out of plastic. It's not made out of a resin, which is a good thing, because if you were to make this out of a resin, it would be extremely heavy, and as well, it probably would have cost like $5 bajillion. So pretty good quality and replication for under $100. Once again, you can pick this up on ThinkGeek. It's like 25% off now, I think. Or if you want to pay more for some reason, you can pick it up on the Warner Brothers store as well. There is one thing that I would have liked changed or added to it to make it like perfect, and that is I would have liked to seen a Batman inside the cockpit of the car. Currently that is absent. There is no Batman. Actually, I wonder. Yeah! So if you have your own Batman, you can put him in there yourself. I literally just, yeah. Awesome. Okay, time to go buy a Batman figure. Unfortunately, Mr. Arkham Knight is too big to fit in there in any serious sort of way. Don't think that's gonna work, but yeah. Anyways, awesomeness, just awesomeness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is part 3 of 4 of my holiday gamer gift guide for 2015. In this video, we tackled gifts under the budget of $100, and we have one video left, and that is the King Daddy Topper, and that is gifts $100 plus, which will be coming in a couple days. There is some awesome stuff in that video. Expensive stuff, but awesome stuff that any gamer would love. So hopefully you guys are gonna look forward to that video. But other than that, that'll be it from me for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, drop the video a quick thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want this series to return for next year as well. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. And as always, have a fantastic day.